I wanted to show you how beautiful Ohio is. So check this out. See the duck? And the pretty purple. Gosh. It's just so pretty here. Hey duck! Duck, 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 duck. I'm not chasing you. I'm just walking by. I saw some pretty mallards, and I keep seeing cardinals. I can't tell you how long it's been since I've seen cardinals. Saw them sometimes in Oregon. Oh, I saw them in Washington too, and I was there. What are these? These things are cool. But yeah, I haven't seen cardinals in a long time. And I saw a really beautiful white crane yesterday. Russian gypsies use cranes to symbolize family and art. I thought that was kind of neat. But I'm not sure what river this is. Some river. Oh, Olentangy. But I was told that it's mixed up. Like the native river, Olentangy, the original natives to this area didn't call this one the Olentangy. It was like a different one, and the colonists got it confused and messed it up. And so I'm trying to go around the mud here. Bloop, bloop. Oh, there's like, look at all the deer tracks. Big ones. Yeah, lots of them. Oh man, I love nature. I haven't been able to do stuff like this in a really long time. I don't know, green trees and rivers and endless blue sky, it just doesn't speak to me the same way that, or it does, it speaks to me differently than the way the desert does. Hopefully I'll come to appreciate the desert, or come to have a different plan if that's what God has for me. So all of this is really a faith walk. I guess I'm kind of making this video to document the process. The other night I made a video about how I was feeling. Gosh, I was feeling pretty sad. Thinking that I wasn't going to get to this conference, and this has just been a big journey trying to get here. But just being able to be alone for the last couple of weeks in itself has been a blessing. It's been uncomfortable because I haven't been by myself in a really long time. Is this lemon balm? I like chew on different leaves to like see what they are. It doesn't taste like lemon balm. I don't know what it is. And they have these weird like crisscrossy grate things. I don't know if you can see them. There you go, you can see them. Crisscrossy grate things. I don't know what those are. Maybe they were like to try to keep the shore in place. I don't know. Never seen them before. But yeah. I'm glad the wind died down. It was really cold when I started coming outside to walk around. Yeah. Look at all these pretty houses and things across the way. Somebody's like building a barn over there, or maybe remodeling an old house. Gosh, the architecture on here is just really, really great. Like lots of old kit homes. That one across from me right now, that's big. That's cool. Looks like giant doll houses. It's really cool. I like architecture. I like things that have mixed materials, like stone and brick and copper and it's neat stuff. I kind of wanted to do some rock stacking because it's I don't know, helps me think. It's kind of a introspective activity, but not a whole lot of rocks. Lots of mud, but that's okay. I'm still enjoying this. I feel really lucky to get this far. I feel like everybody's mad at me. I feel like everybody's going to be mad at me. I'll just pop down here for a minute. So, I'm pretty sure that Vincent Marks, when he came to that Godspeak church, he was working with Through the Black because I reached out to them. I think that they were speaking to me, even though they weren't speaking to me directly. The people I live with want me to believe that I'm crazy, that I'm just wrong about all of that, but in my heart I don't feel that I am. I guess that's why I'm nervous, because they let me come here. Something just feels off about that. I'm prepared for that, I guess. Sadly. But I'm just standing on faith that the God that I believe in was able to summon armies through YouTube. So, somehow I think that I'll be okay after this, even if it doesn't go the way that I want to say expect, but I can't really say I have any expectations. I'm just pretty open right now. I'm just hoping that it's a positive experience in one way or another. Grace has brought me safe this far. Grace will lead me home. Yeah. So that's where I'm at. I was really cold when I started walking, and I'm kind of hot all of a sudden. Yeah, it's weird. So the Vincent Marks guy totally came across somebody, but it wasn't me. They did rescue people. I commented on his feed a couple of times and said, like, the botched rescue mission, and then I realized that, like, it wasn't botched. Like, people were saved, girls were saved, so that was God's plan. Like, I want to see people held to a standard of justice, you know, like, in my lifetime. That hasn't been my lot in life. I've really come to just kind of accept that. But I believe in a higher court. And I believe in holding the line. And I believe in not being shaken in spite of earthly experiences, because I know that spiritual things that I hold in my heart, even though I don't always feel them, even though my emotions lead me on these roller coasters away from spirit sometimes, I know that I know that those things are eternal. I struggle. I really struggle. I am a deeply flawed person. I have a lot of sin nature. Even though I love God a lot, and I try to be very positive with people that I encounter, I have a lot to work on. I have a lot of self-mastery to work on. I think I'm pretty okay with how I deal with others. I think I'm actually pretty good with my interpersonal relationships too, like in my home. I think I'm pretty good at that. I'm bad at boundaries. Really bad at that. Especially when I just want especially when it comes to forming the family I want. When you grow up in foster care, failed adoption. I even asked a couple that was fostering me to adopt me one time. Never again. That rejection really hurt and went deep. I think that was when I started doing a lot of drugs. I got pregnant shortly after that. Chose a really horrible man. Their mother looked at me and said, "If you know what's good for you, you'll run." Years later, I looked at her and said, "Why didn't you do something? You know, you're older than me. I was 15. You know, why didn't I have any caretakers in my life that like intervened for my wellness?" She's like, "I did. I told you that if you knew what was good for you, you'd run." I hope she's taking better care of my son. She has custody of my son. I hope she's taking better care of him. I need to eat. I haven't eaten yet. It's late. Haven't eaten. I've been busy packing and thinking and praying and praising and listening to a lot of worship music today, just trying to change my attitude, my nerves. My nerves have been really getting me. So I don't really know how this is going to go. I know no matter what, things are going to be okay. I'm nervous about going back to the environment that I came from. Like, we have a different plan. We've made different plans before, and things just seem to slide back into the same dysfunction, even if it's in different ways. It's just as dysfunctional. So, praying that changes, that I gather inspiration to make change, divine intervention, something. Yeah. So this is the day before. All right. That's all for now.